Welcome back to Central News. Life these days seems to be more and more online. It is even turning that way for businesses. Here is a question: if you are not online, are you seen in the real world? Gail Bottomley joins me now to tell us about the importance for businesses to be on the web. Welcome, Gail.
Oh, thank you for having me.
No problem. Now, for those that don't know, what is your local marketing consultant?
Well, your local marketing consultant I started because I wanted to see the businesses making that transition from the normal, from the normal bricks and mortar, which they still can carry on doing, but to get that business online. And that's quite a transition for many people because they can't work out, how do I do this? Most businesses know they need to do it, but they're not quite sure, how do I do it? And so that's why I came and started the business, Your Local Marketing Consultant, so I can get in there and help businesses just move from here onto here, which is really scary for many businesses because they're just really worried about it, really scared about it. They know that they need to, just don't know how to.
What's their biggest fear?
Their biggest fear is that they're going to have to sit on the internet all day long and put stuff up there, and they don't know how to, and they don't even know where to begin. How do everybody tells me I need to put new stuff on the internet. How do I do that? So that's the big thing. It's just like, I've got enough to do. Just let me, concentrate on my business. And we say to them, look, don't worry about it. Let us help you. Even let us do it for you.
So it's almost as if it's creating jobs within a business that they just need someone that needs to do the internet sides of things.
Well, many businesses today are not that busy. Even though they might say, oh, I'm so busy, many of them really saying, the bottom line doesn't show that they're really that busy.
It can't be an excuse anymore.
It can't be an excuse anymore. And the other side of it is many people who have more than, say, 4 staff often have a person sitting in the office all day long, and they could be doing something online for them. They're probably online on their own Facebook, but they could be doing something for that particular business, and we train people and show them what they need to do, so they don't need to worry too much about it. They just think, well, we'll help you.
So what is the need for a service such as what you provide in society?
Well, I think it's the transition thing for people, be able to say, well, I just need someone to tell me, do I need a Twitter account? Do I need a Facebook account? How many websites do I need? Is the website that I've just paid $5,000 for any good? That's the whole thing. And a lot of people in New Zealand have websites, but nobody goes to that website, and that's the other big problem that people have today.
So do people need, say, all three, the website, Facebook and the Twitter?
They may not need the Twitter. It just depends on the market. So we know that young people spend hours on Twitter and on Facebook, and I would say most markets could fit into the Facebook, but not perhaps everyone into Twitter. So if you sell clothing to the over 60s, you probably don't need a Twitter account. That's not to say there's no over 60s on Twitter. It just may not work for you. But a Facebook fan page or a business page, yeah, that's another good idea. It's a really good idea.
Yeah, I think most people are on Facebook these days, and I've actually even heard of teachers sending the students homework via Facebook.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Facebook, you have to be there. You just have to be.
Now, I understand you have 5 online strategies that will help boost people's customers. Can you tell us about these?
Definitely. The very first one is to have an online presence. I mean, if you haven't got an online presence, then you need one. And then what you do need to be doing is getting your customers that you already have and getting them to visit you wherever you are, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's a website, whether it's a Twitter account, to let your customers know where you are so that they can find you and they can take part. The second thing is that a lot of people don't do this. They put websites up that we call brochure websites, and people come and look and go. They don't even look in many cases. You've got 8 seconds to impress someone. But what you need to be doing is capturing leads. So you do need an opt-in form, as it's known, or a capture thing. I'm sure that everybody who's watching this has had to put their name and email into something to maybe get a free book or a free video. So an opt-in. The third one is social media. You need a social media presence, and that's in either Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn. The other thing is doing video and articles. If you don't want to do it, no big deal. Outsource it. There's lots of people out there waiting. And it doesn't have to cost very much. And the last thing is mobile. We need to be very up with the mobile marketing. And these are all things that we teach and we do for people as well.
Excellent. So what about those businesses that aren't online or aren't that interested in getting online?
Yeah, it's very sad for them. You have to be online today, but you have to be online doing a good job. It's no point just saying, oh, I'm online, I've got a website. Well, when was the last time you made a sale on the website? Do you know if anyone's actually even visiting the website? The very sad thing I find with New Zealand businesses, and I travel around the world teaching this, the very sad thing I find is that people will shop online, offshore, just to get what they want. So I really want New Zealand businesses to be online, to be competitive, and to make a success of their business, to grow their business, because eventually we want to sell the business. So that's the key, to grow the business, to be able to sell the business.
Well, thanks, Gail, for coming on the show today.
Thank you.
If you want to know more about Gail and what she does, you can check out her website, yourlocalmarketingconsultant.com. Well,